Hurry up, Dex. Hold on, where did I put it? Gasp, I can't find my disc. Look closer.
It
No.
turns out that the disk is secretly the hidden part of a program that will end the war.
You know, given how weird some of the story conventions have been, that wouldn't even be all that surprising. Knowing you probably dropped it somewhere. I'll have you look. Any idea where it might be? Try to remember what you did since you got the disc today. Let's see, I was hanging out my mail or Yai's desk. Which one? Were you playing with the animal cages today? It was a simpler time. We didn't only had so much animation we could fit. Like, that was actually a legit thing. Like, Battle Network 6 is so big, they literally just couldn't fit everything in the translated version. So that's why the Boktai 3 content was cut out.
Yeah.
Weren't you doodling on the blackboard, too?
Honestly, I sometimes wonder if that's partially why some of the translations are so stiff.
There's a bit of machine translation for sure, because especially later on, the word flame shows up in places where it doesn't 100% make sense. But you guys will see what we mean when we get there. Didn't you see the books on the locker? What? Lan? What? Did you forget English?
Probably. Sorry, I'm having the dumb.
You guys remember
Hard.
I was exposed to like 50,000 times radiation in the last game, right? I'm amazed I'm alive. Yeah, yes, Mr. Hikari, that third arm growing out of your back is cancerous.
Oh, but it's like a cool form of cancer that lets me shoot lasers, right?
No, but it is a girl. Congratulations.
What?
You're confusing me even more. Yeah, we are. Anyway, let's go to the places you can remember going to. Guess you better to. We have to. You better be appreciative, Dex. Sorry, guys. Thanks in advance. Alright, let's look at the cages first. There's a gleam of light out of the corner of your eye. I got Dex's disc. Alright, dumb luck guides the day. I did not know that's where it was. I actually forgot. I found the disc. Look. Really thanks, Lan. You saved my life. You should be more careful, Dex. Sorry, and thanks. Glad you found the disc. Now you better get home. It's getting late. Guess so. Huh? Did you hear something? Not really. Guess I imagined it. Let's go. Alright. Then Shonen Protag has to lead the way. Alright, my plucky comic relief troupe. Clack, clatter. Yeah! So I wasn't just hearing things. Is it a ghost? Don't be stupid. Must be a teacher. Has to be.
A ghost teacher.
Oh. We're in Horai High now. Something feels strange.
Ara.
Oh no! It's a ghost teacher who has been here a while. Something feels strange. What if it is a burglar? A burglar in a school? What are they going to steal? 50 cents worth of chalk? The money doesn't go to the teachers. It all goes to admin. Going to the teacher's lounge. Let's go. Oh no, he's stealing our coffee! This is a crisis! Oops. That sign's in Japanese. That sign's in Japanese!
It's in Japanese.
I can't read it. The Bobobo dub is a national treasure.
It is. And that's the beautiful thing about the English Bobo Blu-ray that came out, because the dub is like completely different from the sub, and yet both of them are funny.
They are, yes. I remember we actually watched through it twice so we could get the full experience. Excuse me, coming from in here. It's unlocked. Looks like someone's inside. I'll go in. That's dangerous, Lan. Now let's check it out. You guys wait here. Be careful.
As I recall, this is one of the villains that got like completely redesigned.
I forget. Oh yeah, the first Tetra code. If I bring this back, I can make him proud of me. I heard him talking. If he's a robber, I'm gonna get him. And if it isn't, you're gonna look really stupid. I'm going to. Me too. Dex and Mel and Yai? Aren't you supposed to be waiting outside? This is dangerous. Go back. Leave this part to us. You always stick your neck out for us. Sometimes you gotta give us a turn too. Okay, ready? Of course. Yeah. It's like when Yugi watches his friends duel and he just like, oh, so I get to watch you lose now. That's cool.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna have to recover your soul
Again.
and the body.
Let's go, lad. Hey, thief, stop right there. You guys gotta remember, this was a different time. Standards were different. You could just casually make fun of the Chinese, and it was okay.
Kids, they saw me. Oh, very sorry.
Kids or not, nobody who sees me can survive.
You see, it's still a stealth mission if no one else survives.
I mean, technically true. That's how we treated the Horizon compound. He sounds pretty hardcore, says the one who was literally almost murdered by a gospel agent. Dex, mail, yeah, get back. Lan, he already said this is our turn. Lan, are you the Lan? Huh, looks like this is my lucky day. What's that supposed to mean? Your name's on my organization's blacklist, Lan. If I kill you in that Navi of yours, I'll get a big, juicy promotion.
Alongside that Eugene Chow fellow.
Kill Lan, we won't let you. Lan, stay back. We can do this if we work together. You stupid little brats. I'll kill you all at once. FlashMan, go!
MSG!
Hit no flash! Thank you for taking that from me, Dex.
No flash!
It's okay, he got better. Everyone!
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Thanks, are you okay? I have a choo-choo, chugga-chugga. Well, you got the caboose for it, so... Dex! Big swine.
Yeah, we were making
flap.
butt jokes.
Doo-doo. Oh no, we had to make unique sprites for this part! Run, man.
Oh, wait a second. So you're saying that she's now a zombie?
Nah, she's Boris Karloff. You're hypnotized, man. Stay away from that light.
You know, I could make a joke, but I'm not going to.
That's correct, MegaMan. If you hit my Hypno Flash, you'll be hypnotized till I get deleted. Now that I'm done with them, you're next. Run, land.
Or
no
I could
choice.
just delete you. I mean, that's...
Or we could literally just not look at it. Gotta drop back for now. You got away.
He got away! How
Today's mission
could
is to
he
steal
not
the Tetra
just be hypnotized?
You literally have the powers of light, and you didn't think to just flash him instead of continuing to talk.
Well, you know, I'm not supposed to just flash them whatever. I mean, come on, man.
You don't need to waste
You
time
know,
on me.
I know my flash is huge and everything, but, you know, you gotta be modest about it.
Now, plus, he's working on a 15.6-inch laptop screen, so... FlashMan, transmitting the Tetra code. I leave Land and MegaMan to you. Yes, sir.
Dikaku died somehow.
He died somehow.
I'm not gonna survive the stream.
Bonk. Something fell from Mail's pocket. Land got roll R. I'll just borrow this.
Why do you never mind.
I assume that's some kind of indication that you can make summons chips of your Navi. Just, we're too much of a jerk and we don't do that for our friends.
It's Mega Man. He just shows up and shoots his Mega Buster and then leaves.
Pew, pew, pew. Okay, I'm good.
Wow. This is so useful.
No. Can I not? No, I can't take it, can I? Newly minute parasol. It's made from new material that shuts out all light. Hint, hint.
You have to.
I have to talk to
follow
the
that.
others.
Yes. Even though that's what you're supposed to do.
I always do that. I think I did that last time I came through here too.
Yeah, you're skipping steps.
This one. You gotta beat FlashMan to bring them back to normal? With that hypnotic beam, we better be careful going in. Is there any way we can get inside without getting hit?
You know, that reminds me.
What's that?
She's like, I'm a beautiful swan, and that reminds me of a certain boss from the ZX, or not ZX, Star Force.
Oh, Cygnus Swing?
Yes.
Cygnus Swing?
And so I have to ask questions, Snek.
No.
How many planets are there?
There's 9! Okay. This is a thing. I'm gonna put my controller down because I want to explain this properly. Okay, listen. When Star Force first came out, it was about 2 or 3 years after science was like, hey, you know Pluto, that thing that we've classified as a planet? Well, we decided it's not big enough, which is, you know, what their wives said to them. So they got mad and took it out on Pluto. And so then Star Force comes out, and it's like, hey, how many planets are there in the Milky Way? And I said 9. And the game's like, no, you're wrong. And I'm like, what? And don't get me wrong, this is a puzzle that you have to complete to progress the story. So you're locked there. So me thinking, okay, maybe I fat-fingered it. Maybe I hit the button by accident. So I try again, and I put 9, and I hit it, and it says, no, you're wrong. And I'm like, what is going on? What is happening here? And after a few moments of thinking it over, it finally hits me. They did my boy Pluto dirty. And the answer is 8. You have to put 8, which is wrong, by the way.
And I think they mentioned that too, if you continue. Because I remember I had the same situation, and then they go, yeah, Pluto is not a...
Anyway, now that we actually had the parasol this time, we can...
You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head.
Yeah. So you're claiming to die. Welcome to die. Take this, Hypno Flash. Land now.
FlashMan in the house, and it's pretty rules.
Go for it, then. Yeah. Let's
go.
go.
Stop. Don't do it. I have Borona on the keyboard.
It's okay, I'll just jack into a USB port and then casually walk around the laptop where you can't FlashMan anymore.
Oh.
It's dark in here. This looks like the data for some classroom. Principal's PC, it's full of school data. Okay, MegaMan, we have to delete our file post-haste. Roger, you handle Operation Land. You bet.
That Land fellow. He's always hacking into things and he's not supposed to be.
I don't know what you're talking about. I saved the day. I'm a hero. Security door is closed. You must unlock the security door to pass to the area beyond it. Key data is needed to open the security door. The key data should be around here, but it's too dark now. I agree. It'll be too hard to It'll be too hard to find the key data in the dark. Can you do something with that, Land? Okay, let me figure out how to make your area brighter. Hold on, program's saying something. In order to make the area brighter, you'll have to turn on the light switch in the real world. By the way, I saw a doodle the other day. It said, Cleaners 1. Perhaps it has something to do with the real world. Cleaners 1? Is it a clue for the real world of this area?
It's such a ridiculous setup.
It is, but at the same time, it's one of those things. I mentioned that in the review. It's like Land using a water pistol to douse the fire, which subsequently reduces the digital fire on MegaMan's side, is very, very silly. But at the same time, it's very, very on theme. Let's turn the lights on. How's it over there, MegaMan? It's bright enough to search now, Land. Alright, counting on you, MegaMan. You bet. Oh, by the way, I hope none of you guys have epilepsy at home. Because now we're just going to be in a perpetual Euro rave. It's actually pretty appropriate for the music, if we're being perfectly honest.
Oh man, reg memory up by 1 megabyte!
Remember when megabytes used to be the standard of measure?
Me neither.
Interesting times those were.
Yeah, in like the 90s. By the time that I actually got my own PC, about this time, it was already gigabytes.
Yep. Haha, you thought you were getting a neat treasure. The only treasure you're getting is viruses.
You're getting violence. Oh man, I love string instruments, not violence.
I get it. You know what it was? It's long-haired guy from the prologue getting his revenge on us. He left that trap there, because he knew we'd blunder into it. That's what you get for skipping my tutorial.
No! No! Why? Long-haired technician Greg. Dr. Greg.
They call me Dr. Greg.
That's how I became a love.
Pichu! Pichu! Oh yeah, here's another fun bit of trivia for you. Ah, long-haired guy strikes again. Anyway, on to the trivia. The voice actor for Lan in the DS version of MegaMan Battle Network 5 is Mark Gatha.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
I remembered that it sounded different because I remember reading something online and I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. But yeah, like Mark Gatha does Lan's voice clips that they use in
that would have
Battle
been
Network 5.
one of the last things he did.
Yeah, that would be
He,
pretty much right around the same time as X Command Mission, I think. He retired not long after, which is a real shame. Like, Lucas Gilbertson, Jeffrey Watson, and Mark Gatha are the voice actors I associate with X.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I mean, I don't blame you. It's pretty much the same way with me.
And part of that's because I really, really love Mega Man X8. It's literally my favorite Mega Man game.
It's kind of why also, too, that I find it difficult to play Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2, even though it has some of the best moments.
Yeah,
because,
they have a completely different person doing Domon.
Yeah, and honestly, he can't do the screaming as well as he could.
He doesn't, and he's also like a lot more guttural than Mark Gatha. Emergency. An intruder has entered through the security door. How can we open the door? That's 3 passwords. Just find them to open it. Unfortunately, it's too dark in here to look for them now. I'm gonna turn the lights on, Mega Man. Leave it to me. Thanks, Lan. Do you know which cyber world you're in now, Mega Man? Hold on.
Which cyber world?
I mean, that kind of makes sense if you think about it, but it's even looks like a statue. Statue, huh? I'll look around. Actually, we've already seen the statue. If you overlooked it, it's actually back in the library. So it's actually this statue right over here. Strange statue given by a shady antiques dealer. Genuine, fake, only the statue knows.
I'm both.
Oh,
I'm a genuine.
Genuine fake!
Yes.
Or a fake genuine, depending on how you look at it. How's that, Mega Man? Lights come on. Thank Lan. Thank Lan. Just one. Let's go find FlashMan. Just the one. Password C. C? Password. Yeah, thankfully the enemies around here don't really scale up that much more difficult than the ones that you'll find on the net proper right now.
Nice.
So even if you don't buy the HP mems like I did, you're generally not in too much danger throughout here. Spreader's not great.
Don't worry.
That.
Don't worry. The next area will make up for it.
Yeah, no, it kind of does.
Man, as I say, I love this game, but holy cow, the difficulty jump on some of it.
Getting rid of that guy quickly is always good advice, because they can get super annoying depending around.
And can I talk about it?
Sure.
About the Ratons?
Oh yeah, by all means. I mean, we're gonna see them. We
Man.
saw them in Battle Network 2, and they were annoying there as well.
Yeah, but they show up way earlier in this.
They do, and especially since our chip deck sucks a lot harder in this game too.
And their missiles, as I recall, can actually turn more times than they can in 2.
I think it's still just the one, but they're also, I think, faster.
Possible. I'm not one of those weirdos. It's like, hey, action.
It travels at exactly 173 frames.
Okay, so you're actually calculating it out. Yes, using tool-assisted tools. There are other tools that are assisting with the tool.
Oh, we're getting multi-layer tool usage here.
Yeah, I can't be arsed to do it myself.
Like, that's a thing, and I guess this is going to be our hot take, because, like, the thing about...
Just the one?
Just the one,
I think
yeah.
we're on, like, 4 or 5 by now.
I mean, maybe, but that being said, like, speedruns in games, a lot of the time, like, almost all the time, is glorifying the player and not the game. Which is why I'm usually not a fan. I think there's, like, one YouTube speedrunner that I actually like. That's because he goes into great depth talking about the game and how the game works, so it's like more focused on, hey, this is why this works, rather than, hey, look how amazing and great I am. You should all be amazed at me.
My main problem is that it's inevitably always the same game. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fun again, or hey, I'm gonna play Rygar, or I'm gonna play, you know, Four Eye High.
Pretty much just Mario 64 and Zelda 64, and it's usually just
pretty
that.
much.
One guy, shout out to Easy Speezy, actually does like a whole bunch of different stuff. And I remember he actually did a speed run of the fan games Mr. Krabs Does Ketamine. And he's like, oh, by the way, there's a 50-50 kill switch midway into the run. So if it happens, I'm just gonna rage quit. And then it actually happened, and he's like, yeah, I'm done, bye. You gotta love interestingly designed games. FlashMan, release my friends from the hypnosis. I told you, you're the elite me to break the hypnosis. Come and get me, MegaMan. MegaMan battle routine set, execute. Alright. So.
Why did I think he was one of the hovering ones?
No, he's just on the ground.
Or, you know, I'm thinking of Metal Man, aren't I?
Yeah, Metal Man hovers.
Which really doesn't make sense.
Yeah, of all Navis, you would say the same thing about Magnet Man, because he's huge.
Yeah, but he's levitating because of magnet trains.
Oh yeah, that attack he has basically operates like a really fast version of Wood Tower.
Uh-huh.
So I can just return the favor there. This deck sucks. There's nothing else for it. This deck just
Steal
sucks.
his real estate! It's free real estate!
It's free real estate if you steal it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what Area Steal does.
I mean, literally. It's in the name.
Use your Netopian Second Amendment rights.
Well, you know, I kind of talked about that a little in my Pokemon Let's Play, where it's like, would Pokemon fall under the Second Amendment? But here's a better question. Would Battle Chips and Net Navies fall under the purview of the Second Amendment?
Oh, that's a good question. That really makes you wonder if net officials are,
like, are we officers of the law? Like, are we essentially deputized at this point?
Because they mention in the first game, I want to say...
Yeah, because, like, Chad actually invokes his right as a city net battler to arrest people. So, like, we're essentially deputized.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a really interesting way of looking at it. You disappointed me, FlashMan. Asian parent syndrome. I'm deeply
sorry, sir.
Oh, you haven't forgotten the rules of our organization. Yes, sir. Rule 98. Never get deleted, even if defeated in battle. You will fight it, land MegaMan again. Go, FlashMan. Yes, sir. MegaMan land, enjoy my last flash. A flash of death! That could
This browser of mine glows with an awesome power.
Shining browser crasher! Best attack ever. Whoa! That joke could be taken so many different ways.
I'm blind!
That flash is the beacon for a major catastrophe. And with that, young man, I'll take
finally killed Flash, man.
Oof. Farewell. Wait, just who are you? Wasn't he just standing in the room with us? Did we just, like, let him walk out the door?
Yeah, he just left.
What just happened here? He's gone, Lan. Ugh. MegaMan, are you okay? I'm okay, just a little dizzy.
Hey, are you ready for one of the worst aspects of Battle Network 3?
How is everyone? Everything okay? That's right, gotta get over there. Let's go check on our idiot friends. Oh, I mean, wonderful friends.
They may be idiots, but they're our friends.
That's true. Has hypnosis worn off? Were we hypnotized? I had absolutely no idea. You say this again, Lan. Thanks. No problem.
Turned into a Mega Man Star Force villain.
That game doesn't exist yet. We should go home. I'll be late for school tomorrow. Yeah, that would mean she turned into, like, the petulant emo kid of Star Force.
I want to be an astronomer.
I mean, yeah, like, this whole thing was like, lies are the foundations of society. And I'm like, dude, shut up. You are so annoying. Can't be late. Let's head back home. You're right. I need my beauty sleep, too. See you tomorrow.
Rather than the immediate boss after that, I want to say, which was, hey, Mrs. Idol, don't you want to be a glam rocker? Yes.
I think that was a little later in the game. Wasn't Taurus Fire second?
Was he?
I think so. I remember him being pretty early in the game. He was basically Star Force's guts man. Like, that's okay. Like, there's been a few people who've actually asked me about Star Force, and I haven't actually really deigned to comment on it. Star Force is just inferior Battle Network, and I mean inferior in, like, every dimension. They took the exact same friend dynamic that Lan and his friends have and dragged it out over more characters, but dumber. And they add, like, this weird love triangle thing that never goes anywhere and doesn't add anything to the story. And the card system is just, like, a super, super dumbed-down battle chip system. It's like...
I will say this, though, if I may.
Sure.
Geo's burn he gets on Luna about calling her satellite is so perfect, though.
It is perfectly in character and incredibly dumb at the same time.
It is, but it's so stupid of a pun that I'm like...
It's zen, and it suck.
And it's like, and the fact that it leaves her, like, completely dumbfounded and she had no response. You know, the bossy chatterbox, and she's... And it's like, wow, you just got mic dropped. By the nerdy kid.
And also, I do like that Geo and Omegazis do have a very different relationship than Lan and Mega Man do. It's like, so it's cool because Omegazis is like, hey, you know what you can do? You can totally kill them all. And Geo's like, no, I don't want to do that. It's like, hey, but you know you totally could. You should think about that. I think about that a lot.
No, we shouldn't commit war crimes.
Come on, kid. War crimes are totally in this season.
We're playing Pirate Zerker.
We're playing solo Zerker. Who needs friends?
Yes, don't you remember the great tribes of history? Dinosaurs, pirates, and berserkers.
No, ninjas.
Ah, that's right.
Ninjas, Zerkers, and dinosaurs, yes. And, like, apparently they completely lost faith in the three versions gimmick, so they literally just gave both versions Zerker. Because everyone just wanted to play solo Zerker, because that was the best way to play Star Force 2.
It really was. Honestly, Star Force 2 was good, but only if you cheated and got yourself all the stuff.
Yeah, getting solo Zerker and a bunch of the cheap cards you can get for free.
Yeah.
And I will say, okay, let me be fair. Star Force 3 is actually pretty good. But here's the thing. Star Force got to pretty consistently good with its third installment. Battle Network did it with its first. And by then, it was kind of too late.
I don't know. I liked one. I think 2 was not as good as 1.
2 was weird. Like, it tried to be very jokey and very zany to balance out the emo that the first game had. But that's the thing, is like, this is like, Geo is what would happen if Lan had a much dumber character arc. Like, Lan is your stereotypical Goku shown in protag, like, ha, he's a glutton, ha, he's a narcoleptic who sleeps in and has to be woken up by his mom and brother. But he has a heart of gold, and he's always there for his friends. And he's like a weird savant when it comes to net battles. And I'll accept that. But Geo is just such a fun sponge. Every place he goes, he just sucks the fun out of the air. And everyone around him is just like, oh, it's Geo. Great.
You know, I'm gonna counter this. All
right.
You don't like him because he literally is you. from its little Snek.
It's little. I was about to say, like,
looking at a
in
mirror.
high school and college, Snek. Yeah, that is true.
I mean, it's the same with me. It's why we got along together. You know, you, me, and Cog, because we were all three weirdos. It's just we were weirdos in our own different ways.
And we just happened to gel really, really well, and we also had the same nerdy hobbies. Like, Cog was, I think, like, legit the first person I met. And I was like, did you know Monster Rancher? And he's like, I love Monster Rancher. And I'm like, oh, we are friends now.
And I'm not kidding. You want to know? You want to know how Snek and I met, everyone? It goes like this. We were there in a class together.
Yep.
And he sees me looking at my manga, and I look at him, and he's reading Sprite comics that he made. And I go, hey, do you like anime? And he goes, do I like anime?
I love the anime.
We've been friends ever since.
And actually, it wasn't even Monster Rancher that bonded Cog and me together. You want to know what it was? It's Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, you know, that makes entirely too much sense.
We had assigned seating at our lunchroom in middle school. That's how lame this was. We had assigned seating, but we got to pick what it was. So once we picked that spot, you had to sit there the rest of the year. So you were kind of consigned to whatever group of people that you had to deal with. They also lined us up by height. So Cog and I were like in the very back of the line. And so like most of the tables were already filled. So we kind of found this one spot. And I mean, there's this group of guys, like 5 or 6 other guys. And they're like, hey, you two should sit with us. And at first I didn't really say anything. And then the topic of music came up. And they're like, oh, you guys like Weird Al? And I'm like, oh, yeah, of course I like Weird Al. And that's how Cog and I started talking. By the way, Lan, what did that guy mean by major catastrophe? You know, kind of important.
So, yeah, anyway, back to the game we were actually playing.
You're thinking too much, MegaMan. Don't sweat it. You should go home, too. I just beat a boss. I'm feeling pretty smug. You got mail. Whoops. Hey, by the way, we can still look at all this. This is all still here. Just, we can't really do anything with it yet. I can't sleep. I'm in the park now. Wow, net battle? Thanks for the day. Take this as a thank you from me. Got Dex code. Oh, guys, it's time to bully Dex.
Oh, so I have a question then.
Sure.
So are we actually going to go Paragon or Renegade?
Oh, that's true. I hadn't thought of that. Man, thanks for your help. I hate to ask you this after you helped me and all, but I'm frustrated you'd use Gutsman enough. I was hoping would you net battle me.
Which is to say, not at all.
Don't cry like a baby when you lose.
Hey, loser says what?
Wait, what? Oh, man! I can do that too.
It's funny because the tricks from last time still work. Tricks still work.
Oh, the tricks still work. He gets like one new trick in Battle Network 4, and that's basically it. It's actually pretty good, because he does get that flying fist thing he does. Whoops. Hesitated.
Yeah, you did.
That's fine. Oops.
Still, though, you haven't answered my question.
Oh,
Are we gonna go Paragon or Renegade?
I'll be honest, I usually go Renegade. I'm usually that guy. I try to counter him. Oh, well.
I actually like to actually be the nice guy. This is the one time, and probably I am usually the person that's in that situation.
Yeah, usually this is the one time I'm the villain, and Dutaku is much nicer than me. I'll get you next time. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Sure.
If I play Red Sun, you're still in danger, Dex. I'm just saying.
I wonder what he means by that, guys. Guys?
It's a mystery.
I suppose that's another question. Are we going to do Red Sun or Blue Moon?
I owned Blue Moon. Like, I actually had the cart for it and everything.
I mean, I honestly would prefer Blue Moon, but that's just because my wife is in it.
I mean, that's true. I don't know how the souls are handled. I don't know if you get the same ones every run through. I'll look that up and we'll do some research and we'll kind of decide what path we're going to take. I'm not going to do both games, just to be clear. In Battle Network 4, I'm only going to do one playthrough. I'm not doing all 6 souls.
Ah, come on, man.
It's the same content again. I'm not doing that. Nebula, not Nebula Gray, that's Battle Network 5. The weird dark guy from... Duo! Yeah, screw that fight. Screw that fight. Ready for bed? Save today's events. Save complete. Good night, then.
Whoa, we saved over your older brother's Pokemon!
Oh, no! And we're back to Pokemon jokes. I think that brings this episode to its nice, rounded conclusion.
Yes.
Join us next time as we continue through the amazing world of 2000 and X. What mysteries does the future hold? We shall learn.
At the zoo.
At the zoo. I don't know when that happens, but that's soon enough.
No, it's the next one. The zoo is the next one.
Sweet.
I know this because, reasons.
Fair enough. Alright, everybody. Signing off.